Hi, my name is Fredrika Åström, and I will present our late-breaking work entitled Self-Tracking and Management of Physical Activity Fluctuations, an Investigation into Seasons. I co-authored this paper together with Jules Verkade, Thijs Kleijn, and Armağan Karahanoğlu. This research was conducted in 2020 at the University of Twente. We studied the common human experience of physical activity fluctuations and its many causes, including seasonal variability. We followed a research through design approach and designed a physical activity maintenance tool we named Seasons. Our tool builds upon findings from behavior maintenance and sports psychology literature. We tested our concept in a participant study with 10 people. In this presentation, I will share our most important findings. Experiencing physical activity fluctuations is common. Seasonal variability, the natural difference in temperature and daylight hours, depending on the season, can play a part in this. Yet, little research has been done on the connection between seasonal variability and designing for physical activity maintenance. Furthermore, individuals need to overcome a range of barriers to remain active. Therefore, our goal was to study how tools can be designed to support people in overcoming season-related barriers to physical activity. Seasons is inspired by the seasonal training approach used by athletes, with planned variations in the intensity of training over the year. Seasons therefore allows the user to create a yearly planning in 3 seasons: prepare, perform, and recover. During the prepare phase, the user sets goals to build up their strength and endurance. In the perform phase, the user sets their most ambitious goals, and in the recover phase, the user's main objective is to maintain a healthy activity level. These activity seasons can be placed over the year to best match the user's personal preferences. We used the Seasons tool and carried out a participant study with 10 physically active people. Our study gathered people's experiences with physical activity maintenance and fluctuation, their coping strategies, as well as their evaluation of the Season tool features. In our study, we found that all participants experienced physical activity fluctuations to varying degrees over the year. One of the most prevalent causes mentioned was seasonal variability. 6 participants stated that remaining active during the fall and winter was more challenging than the warmer months. All participants also experienced other internal and external barriers that temporarily prevented them from being active during the year. In order to overcome these barriers, our participants deployed a variety of coping strategies, which we categorized in 4 themes: goal setting, motivation, planning, and support seeking. Although goal setting was prevalent among participants, it varied in how it was deployed, with some users finding it counterproductive. We found that both intrinsic and extrinsic motivation played a role in the individual's physical activity maintenance. All participants used planning strategies to remain active. We also found that our participants seek support from friends and experts when facing barriers to physical activity. In this presentation, we've highlighted a very small part of our findings. However, our study illustrates the complexity of physical activity maintenance and the inherent influence of seasonal variability and other barriers to physical activity. We found that even active and motivated people experience physical activity fluctuations over the year and deploy coping strategies to overcome temporary obstacles. Moreover, we found that implementing more compassionate and adaptive goal-setting strategies could be promising to avoid the negative effects of overambitious goals. Our findings are in line with previous research demonstrating how seasonal variability, as well as internal and external circumstances, can pose challenges for individuals to remain active. We propose that future physical activity maintenance tools should be designed for a more compassionate human experience. We believe that our results provide valuable insights into people's self-management strategies to overcome barriers to physical activity. We recommend that design researchers should focus on designing self-management tools that address seasonal fluctuations and barriers to physical activity, and further investigates the effects of these tools in longitudinal studies. For detailed information about our study, please refer to our paper. If you're interested in learning more or to collaborate with us in the future, please do not hesitate to get in touch. Thank you for your attention.